Hi, it's Christina, your favourite Kiwi trans lady again. Yes, I posted last night, I know, and I was really excited because it was my first time editing something and putting something together for, actually recording it on my phone and then doing some editing and then posting it up. And I really had a lot of fun. It took me ages. It was like 11 o'clock before I got to bed last night. So, well past my normal bedtime. But it was fun, and so I decided I wanted to have another go today and come up with some extra bits and pieces. Now, one thing you will notice about me a little different about me today is that I'm wearing makeup. I'm wearing my face. Now, why is this? Well, you've had me au naturel for the last few days. Or the last few days. The last episodes, my first episode's out. Because I've just been at home and haven't been anywhere. But today, I had a Pride event. So the local Pride Taranaki get together a couple of times a week, and they did this morning for a get together after a group walk, for a tea and coffee and muffins and scones at a local cafe. So I got myself dressed up, shawl, nice top, makeup, and we had a really, really fun time. And that's, so I wanted to talk about Pride today because it's really funny, isn't it? I come out as trans and all of a sudden I'm a member of the LGBTQA plus community. It wasn't something I thought about or consciously decided. Um, it's just a natural result of actually recognizing the fact that I'm trans. And so all of a sudden, I'm welcome into this community. And I'm welcomed in with joy and fun and love and laughter. It was surprising in some ways, and in other ways it wasn't. But like I said, it seems funny. All of a sudden, you're part of this community. You don't have to be voted in. You don't have to be invited in. You already are there just by recognizing that you're trans and coming out to yourself. So, well, hey, absolute great. You might see me looking down every so often. I made some notes this time as well, so I've kind of been winging it before. I want to do a little bit more planning this time, but that's cool. Tell me off. That's no worries. So, what are some of the benefits that I found coming through there? Well, like I said, the first thing is that you get to meet actual people in your community. Now, why do I say that? Well, when I was looking to try and connect with other people, in other transgendered in the area, in the community, actually getting to meet a person physically seemed like an impossibility. It seemed like a mountain to climb and get over. Then, completely out of nowhere. There was a trans lady that came into work. Now she lives in Auckland and comes down a couple of days every 2-3 weeks, every month type thing, and she is just absolutely amazing, and it's really good to connect with her through there. Then I went to a Pride Taranaki drinks evening that they hold once a month, and there was another trans lady there. Now, unlike me, she hasn't decided to go on HRT, but she's been out for 14 or 15 years. Inspiration. An older married lady. So there was a lot of connection and a lot of things that I identified with her. That age bracket. That's trans. She's getting out there, and I was just welcomed in, and it was just absolutely amazing. So you're going to meet real people that you can connect with, that you can talk with. And the great thing is, these people have been through some of the things that you're going through. So you've got the ability to reach out and talk to someone. Oh my God, my hair is atrocious, is it not? I think I've been out in the wind. But yeah, no, so you're going to be able to meet and connect with people who, have been through some of the things they're going through. So, you've got the ability to connect, to talk to really bounce ideas off and make sure that, oh, nothing's wrong in how you transition or anything like that. Each person's journey is their own, and it's each 100% valid. But there are mistakes that everybody makes in there. It's called being human. But there's people you can talk to about some of the things they've gone through and whether or not and how they've managed bits and pieces, which is really a really good way of doing it. So these people enjoy their true life. They've been through a lot of that process, a lot of those bits and pieces of getting to understand themselves, getting to reconcile themselves. And you're in that process of actually learning that too. So, you can, it kind of gives you a little bit of inspiration to go, okay, yeah, so there is light at the end of that journey that I'm taking. And there it is. As a guidepost for you, that potential, okay, this is what you can get to there. And of course, these people celebrate life. They celebrate life in their own way, and that is just amazing. There is a downside, of course. There is a lot of hatred out there for the LGBTQ plus community. It's nasty to think about. It's like people think that we're challenging their masculinity, so they have to lash out. When that's just not the case. All we're trying to do is just live our natural life, live our real life, the life that we should have always had. But joining a group like that can sometimes put you a little bit more in that spotlight and sometimes make you a target. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't do it by any stretch of imagination, because I think that the benefit you get from going out and meeting these people. And like for me, as I said last time, my personality type is introverted. I've always known that. Give me a good book and sometimes a glass of wine or whatever, and I'm happy as Maud. But one of the things that I found is that I want to go out more. I'm not afraid of myself and being out in society more. So having a group to go to where I know that I'm accepted, that I know I'm not going to be attacked for who I am, is really, I'm not quite sure what the word is really comforting. It means that I'm actually doing that socialization, that that bits and pieces that really I've missed my whole life. I've never known how to do it. I've never learned how to do it. And I felt so uncomfortable doing it as a male when I was presenting male. Whereas now, because I'm feeling happier in myself, I'm happy to go out. Oh, excuse me. That's that feta and spinach muffin that I had. It was absolutely lovely. I was repeating a little bit, but that's all good. Okay, so yes, there can be a downside, but think about this. As long as what I said with being in that community, we're accepted. Think about things like the Pride Parades, the Pride Weeks, the Pride Months that go on in your communities and around the world. Here is a group of people that celebrate themselves, that get out and celebrate being neurodiverse. Yeah, you can sit there and think, okay, you get some people that can be a little bit flamboyant and exuberant and how do I call it? Extroverted flamboyance. It's not a bad thing either. It's not something I could do. I don't think I could ever be comfortable being extrovertedly flamboyant. But isn't there something amazing about people that feel comfortable enough in their own skin to do that? Yes? Now don't forget, nobody's out there grooming children. Nobody's out there trying to take children away from you. We don't think like that. But don't be surprised if we come in, if they're hurting and they can't come and talk to you, or as in the case for some people, they get ostracized by their families. Then we're there to support people. We're not taking them away from you. They never would do that. Family is too important. We know that. We know how important our family is and how much we want our families spend our lives. So, love, not hate. But really, I just want to drive that point in there is that recognizing you're trans, coming out as trans to yourself, you are already part of that pride community. Don't be afraid to get involved, because I think you will find that there is more support there than you ever realized. That there is information there that people, and support and mentorship that's available to you, just because you get together and you start talking to people that are like you. So that's my message for today. I hope you've enjoyed my little spiel on being a member of Pride. It wasn't something that I expected or even thought about when I had that moment of revelation, moment of character. It was like, oh no, it's not like that. It's a case of I'm trans. Hang on, that's one of those letters, isn't it? Okay, I need to go and connect with people who are part of my community that I never knew I was part of. And I have just had so much fun and joy, and I've met so many wonderful people. I don't remember their names, and it's going to take me a while to, but they're good people, and they're caring people. So if you've liked my little talk today and the bits and pieces I've put up, you know the story. Subscribe, hit the like button there for me, and don't forget to put a comment in. You can ask questions. I'm sure I will be doing questions people ask me, postings and things like that, and that's bits and pieces. So for me, one of the things that I've always wanted to do is to make sure that I'm open to questions. So if you have any questions, please just ask. I will do what I can to answer. So comment if you like it. What would you like me to talk about? Like I said, any questions coming through there, put them on there. I do like reading people's comments and the support that's there for me. So have a wonderful Sunday, or if you're in the other hemisphere, a nice Saturday and a long weekend. Back to work tomorrow for me tomorrow, although actually I've got to go have a medical because I'm starting technically a new job while doing exactly the same job that I've been doing since November. But have a good weekend. Thank you for being part of my journey. And of course, more later. Bye.